Hello.
Hello, the Pipinos.
Hello, Pipinos. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you too.
My first time watching live. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you everyone for the stars, by the way.
Thank you everyone for waiting for us. I know you guys had your alarms on for this live stream. Yeah, we can start with talking about our trip in the Philippines. How's it been?
Really wonderful. Everyone is so kind, and I don't know, we've had such a nice time here so far. And
so exciting.
Yeah.
Actually. Every day is so different. You know, we're doing so many things.
Yeah, we do different stuff every day. We have shoots. Sometimes we don't go and relax. We go the yacht trip.
Oh, the yacht trip was
yacht
crazy.
trip was really fun.
And we eat a lot of food.
We ate a lot of food. We tried a lot of Filipino food.
Wow, how many people are we? Can you tell? Can you see?
We can't see, but look at all the comments. Everyone, thank you for the
Everyone's so
support.
reactive. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Love you all.
Aw, everyone's so nice. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, our experience in the Philippines is so positive. We're thinking about staying for a little bit.
Yeah,
We
maybe
might.
we'll stay a little bit longer.
We might.
We
stay.
might.
We might.
Maybe.
Yeah. So we have
Secret.
some questions from you guys over here that you've commented from yesterday's post. So we'll start just a few. We'll start with the first one from Lenny. What is that one thing that you want to bring to your country from the Philippines?
Jollibee.
Jolly.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
The food.
Not ding dong.
Ding dong. Yes. I want to buy a big box of ding dong and ship it to
Just
Australia.
a big ass
Big
cardboard
ass-
box.
Yeah.
Really?
Ding dong's really good here.
I want to bring sinigang back.
Uh,
I had it just now.
We're just really fat all of us.
food.
Just the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food
here
is so tasty
amazing.
here.
Would like to bring the food back to Malaysia.
And the pipinos, of course.
Pipino.
Okay, the next one from Sheila.
Oh,
first-
Sheila.
Sheila,
Sheila, my love. Always there.
First question for Shun. Do you think that when cosplaying one should stick to one genre only?
No,
Not
actually,
at all.
not at all. It's my answer.
Another story.
Actually, we can also all
No, you
reply
go
to
first.
the
You go
same.
first. Sorry.
But yeah, I would say really not at all. I think overall, what's great with cosplay is that you can explore so many different aesthetics. Like, I don't know, for example, you can go for a JoJo and then do a shoujo, like have really different visuals, and that's what makes it so, I don't know, motivating and entertaining as a cosplayer. So yeah, I think it's really cool to have diverse genre.
I agree.
Same. Trying out different things. You don't have to stick to one thing only. Just do what you like.
Yeah, I
And,
agree.
yeah. Second one from Knite. Did you ever try cosplaying a character that is out of your comfort zone?
Yes. I would say like very cutesy characters and some female characters can be a little bit, I guess, more difficult for me, especially because I wouldn't say I have the most like cutest, like, I don't know, girlish face. I think like, I can oh sorry. Hello. I think I can really be a mix of both things, but yeah, I've definitely done things out of my comfort zone for sure, and I think it's a lot more interesting trying to push yourself to do things that is out of your comfort zone.
Challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge because, like, I don't know, I've been cosplaying for more than 10 years, and I think if I really stuck to the same type of character for so long, I would get so sick of it, to be honest. I used to do that a long time ago, and I kind of just want to explore and try new things now.
I think you're really good at that, actually. You have such good makeup skills and wig styling. You can really change your features a lot. I really admire because I can't. I always do the same.
Thank you.
Can I be a little girl? Can you do my
Little
makeup?
kawaii girl.
The third one's from me. Does it bother you if people only know a little about a series of cosplaying? No, it doesn't bother me. If I'm doing a cosplay that only a few people knows about, I take that as a very good opportunity to introduce the series
Nice.
to my
Exactly.
fan. So watch JoJo.
Actually, you're so right. It's such a nice feeling when people just like discover something you love through your cosplay.
Whenever
For sure.
sometimes I do a cosplay and people are commenting like, oh, because of you, I went and watched it. I went
It's such an
Yeah.
achievement, actually.
I feel very happy.
I agree.
So watch JoJo.
Watch JoJo.
What's
And
From-
watch Higurashi no Nakokoren.
The next one from Maxi Linda. What advice or what do you want to say to people who wanted to cosplay but is a bit hesitant because of their appearances or body size?
Oh my god, do not ever think that you cannot cosplay just because of your ethnicity, your height, your size, like your skin tone.
Cosplay is for
anything.
everyone.
Really, it's for everyone. Like, I don't think you should really pay much attention to that because at the end of the day, you should be doing it for yourself.
Yeah, I
You know,
think sometimes people take like cosplay a bit too serious. The
Too
point of it is
yeah.
really to have fun and be able to like just wear the character you love, you know.
For sure.
Like
Just
that's-
have fun. Do what makes you happy, you know, just don't
For
care
sure,
about
for
what
sure.
people
Yeah.
say, you know. If people criticize you, it's their problem.
It really is. Yeah, they can.
So just do it.
I'm gonna beat them up.
The next one's from Megumi. If you can teleport to an anime world, what anime would you like to visit?
Kanryoko.
It's
not an anime. Good question.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If we could go into an anime world,
JoJo.
Would you?
I want to become a statue.
then user.
Hard question. I don't.
Really?
Thing is, like all the stuff I love, they're actually so sad, and I would not survive very long in
I
this
agree.
world. You know?
Yeah, that's
Final
actually really
Fantasy.
Oh yeah, good.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. I would not mind.
Yeah,
Sephiroth
I
can
won't
do
mind
that
to
to me.
yeah. He can do anything he wants to be.
I mean, I would say JoJo as well, just because I don't know, the world is just so interesting,
You want to
especially as
become
a stan user. If you're not a stan user, it's just a regular world.
Whose stand do you like the most?
I really like. What's his name? Part 4. The little. Oh my god, my mind is going blank. The little
Koichi.
one. Koichi.
Coach.
I love his stand. It's so cute. I love his stand. I would love to have. Really cute.
Actually, I could just go for some boys' love. Very bitch on it.
Very Shun. So the next one from Kazuko. Kazuko Misaki. Do you have an idol or anyone that you want to collab with? Each other, I think so.
My babies.
Each other,
You
yeah.
too.
Actually, it's so true.
Mm.
I have to say, you know, like I've been following you two for so long, especially Knite, I know for really long. I don't remember when I found about you.
I'm
Maybe
not
it was-
important to you.
No, it's just, you know, you're more Asian market. I didn't follow that many, but when I found your account, you know, I was really like, wow. You really stick out in Asian market, actually. It's quite crazy.
Definitely.
So really like, I would not know.
Yeah. I think I knew you since
Oh,
maybe
Alodia, maybe?
2016.
Kinda
Oh,
wanna
Alodia.
cosplay Alodia.
Boss,
Boss A, Boss A.
Boss.
I would love
Please-
to
please
cosplay.
listen to our request.
Attack on Titan.
Oh, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan, yeah. Next one from Clena. Clena? What is the biggest obstacle you've experienced in pursuing your cosplay career?
It's a bit sad, but I think for me it's a bit like self-confidence and self-image.
Yeah.
Because that's a bit sad to give that answer, but you are constantly seeing yourself in photos, seeing yourself on video, and you can become really like critic with yourself. Something I've been working on, like I think like the past 2 years I've gotten much better. Difficulties.
Difficult
Technical difficulties.
So let me repeat the last question so we can answer all over again. So the question from Tina is, what is the biggest obstacle you've experienced in pursuing your cosplay career?
So, for me, it's a bit of a sad answer, but I would say it's my self-image and overall self-confidence. And the thing is, like with cosplay, you constantly see yourself on photos, on videos, and you can really become very critic with it because you're trying to look like a drawing or a 3D model, which are like usually very unrealistic beauty standards for sure. And it really creates like I don't know, like for example, like my family, my friends are always like telling me, no, you look good, you look fine and stuff, but I was like, no, I want my face to be like clowned, you know? It's like a bit crazy beauty standards, and even being aware that they are unrealistic, it's still like, is a little bit hard. But it's something I've been working on, and like the past 2 years, I would say I really got better with that, and just learning to appreciate what I have, and being a bit less harsh with myself.
Yeah, I do agree. We can get very critical about ourselves. You know,
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
there's a lot of problems that when other people see it, they don't think it's a problem. It's be like, oh, you look very good, but we
get a bit
ourselves
obsessed.
look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just very critical about us.
Yeah, I think my answer's the same as yours as well. Yeah. Sometimes I'm too critical of myself, and I really should not be. Especially because, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I really still enjoy cosplay as like my passion, and you know, sometimes I really do get stressed about it, and I really shouldn't, just because I want to present my artwork to the world. I shouldn't have to stress over it. It's really unnecessary.
That's true.
Yeah, it really is sometimes.
For me, it's some point into my career as I'm not sure how do I put it. It's like I do something, I do a photo shoot or maybe a cosplay. I don't know what I'm doing. You have this feeling of sometimes feeling like, what am I doing? Maybe I just the passion. I feel like it's very unstable.
Oh, actually, I understand
I agree.
the feeling.
Sometimes
Whatever you do, you just don't feel happy doing it.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I think I feel like that a lot when it comes to more mainstream content. So things, for example, like if I get sponsorships, you know, like I'm so grateful, and like I really do enjoy producing that content and stuff, but it's not something that I'm super passionate about compared to something that I'm more into, like, I don't know, like JoJo or like House Moving Castle, you know, like those projects I'm really like super passionate about, and like doing this kind of photo shooting is making me much more happier than something that I'm not as interested in.
That's true.
Yeah, actually, that's also something I've noticed for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as well, we're old cosplayers.
We're old.
We've been doing that for a long time, so it's important to keep creating new
content.
I don't know, getting new ideas that keeps you motivated.
Yeah, keeps you motivated, keeps your passion there.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, I'm 24, and if I dress up like as a shonen character that I'm not even passionate about, I might really be thinking like, what am I doing right now? You know, like
I understand.
Like for me, JoJo really brought me back. Brought back my passion. When I did JoJo, I was so happy.
I feel the same with Final Fantasy, to be honest.
It is what I want to do. It makes me happy. I think that is the point of doing cosplay. To do what makes you happy.
Yeah, I agree.
really agree.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question from Christine. What can you say to those people who wants to cosplay but don't have money? AKA me.
I think we've all really been in that position, to be honest.
Sure,
especially when you're starting out, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
When I was starting out, I didn't let my parents know. I was really young. I didn't let my parents know, and I got a fabric from my mom. I told her that I want to learn how to sew, but actually I was making my first costume.
That's so cute.
I got a fabric, and then put it together with double tape, no wig, no makeup. It was really bad, but it was good memory, I guess. I was happy doing it. I was really excited about it.
I mean, in the end, like, to give an advice, just choose a character that doesn't require that much money.
Just choose a simple character.
Something you can take out of your closet, like at least
like a
partially.
closet cosplay or something. Because to be honest, my first cosplay was really items that I found in my closet, as well as like secondhand stores, like thrift stores.
I was always going to those.
I went to them. Actually, even I would say maybe quite a few years of my cosplay like journey, I went to those kind of stores. Even now, I still actually go to them. You can really find some good stuff in those shops.
And
really,
I agree so much.
I bought so many things like props for photo shoots and like pieces of jewelry or like just from vintage shops, and it's so cheap. I don't know, like you can really have so many resources, like, and you don't need to worry about money, to be honest.
I really relate so much to this because I started cosplay quite young. I was still a student, and
same.
in Switzerland, like everything is very expensive. If you're working, it's fine, you can buy. But if you're a student, like everything is really expensive.
Yeah.
And the secondhand shops, like they still are, by the way, like full of treasures for me. Like I love going to them.
You can really find some good stuff.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Start with something simple, something you can afford. You know, you don't have to jump straight into the Final Fantasy or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Next one from Mary Jane. First impression of Boss Alodia and Boss Strike.
Oh my god, Alodia is perfect.
Very pretty.
As soon as I saw her, I was like,
Perfection in
she's
person.
so pretty.
She's so beautiful and she's so
Wow.
kind. But it's like this for, I don't know, I feel like I'm looking at everyone's bum. But like everyone in this company is really kind.
Yeah, it's
They're
so
really,
true.
they're very accommodating to us. They don't make you feel uncomfortable at all. It doesn't make you feel like you're meeting your boss. You know, it's like meeting a
Like
friend.
a friend, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we can really come to them for any problems
Yes,
that we
yes,
have
yes,
or
for
concerns.
sure.
Like they're, I don't know, they're like really like friends. They don't. I mean, obviously, I still see them like they're our bosses, but in
Yeah.
terms of like communication, they're really like our friends, and
that's
we're
true.
really blessed to be in such an amazing environment.
and they really care about you. They care about what you like and what you don't like, what you're comfortable with.
So yeah, first impression was, actually it's a funny story, we can even tell. We first met Alodia and Trike on a yacht.
On a
So
yacht, yeah.
imagine they bring us there to meet with them, it's so kind.
On a yacht,
Felt like holidays, you know, we met them like
It's a holiday.
holidays,
yeah.
like it's not like so usual to meet
And we
them.
had alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like, drink,
Like
drink.
they're offering us alcohol. I'm like, what, boss?
No, stop lying, you were like, oh yeah.
Liar.
The whole bottle.
Someone got drunk, so drunk.
I wonder who it was.
You.
Me, I didn't get. Maybe a little.
A little bit.
It's okay.
Okay.
Lydia
A
and
little
Shrek
bit.
were like, we've done our job, you know.
Okay, next
Proud.
one from Grace to Shun. How many tattoos do you have? And in choosing a tattoo, do you think the design should have a meaning? And then because I saw in your highlights that beautiful tattoo of yours, I became fascinated with it and actually thinking of having a tattoo that is similar to yours.
Ooh.
So how many do you have? And do you, yeah, is there any meaning to your tattoo?
Yeah, okay, so I only have one tattoo, which I can quickly talk about. It's like on my lower belly, and it's like a bit similar to those succubus tattoos in anime and manga. And I got it for two reasons. It was made by a friend of mine from Turkey, because I was living in Turkey for a while, and short before I left, I wanted a memory from there, so this friend did it for me. And as well because it's like succubus tattoo, it's like representing for me like my femininity kind of thing. I thought it was really like cool and edgy to be like being this, I don't know, brave to put something this feminine on my body, being a man. So yeah, when it comes to like should it have a meaning or not, I think it should not. It's cool, it's I believe better if it has one, because it will make you happier. Like, I don't know if it's just for aesthetics, maybe after a few years you might like change your taste, you know, so it might really not be something you want to keep. And so,
I think it's very important to choose your tattoo very carefully,
Yeah,
because it's
for
what
sure.
stays on your body.
For sure, like it's just important that you don't regret it later. So
Yeah,
Yes,
for
yes,
sure.
yes, that's
think about it for a while. I'm saying this, but you know, I actually got mine like was like, okay, let's do it. I designed it myself quickly and stuff. Like, but I wanted a tattoo for a
But
long
I
time.
feel like that still has a lot of meaning though, because you designed it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something
Oh, you
random.
designed- yeah.
I actually designed it
Yeah,
myself.
so I think that still
That's
has
very
a lot
meaningful.
of
But
meaning.
I'm not a great artist.
You are.
You are.
Drawn beautifully.
But it's very meaningful. That's why I don't want to. I don't think I will ever get rid of
Get rid
it.
of
Even
it,
if I get
yeah.
tired of like the design or whatever, it has such a big meaning for me. I kind of wanted to get a tattoo from every country I will be living in. So
Oh, that's
nice.
nice.
It's really
get one
nice.
from London.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really nice. The next one from Claire. What made you decide to sign a contract with Tier 1?
I think for me it was like, I don't know, I've been doing this job for so long, and the opportunity came to me, and I was like, I cannot really refuse because it's really a way to
So,
bring it
why
to
not, right?
a different
Next level.
a next
almost.
level. And back then
Yeah.
I didn't even really know about like in detail what could Tier 1 give me, but I just thought it's a way to make my job different and more
Yes.
like motivating for me.
That's true. That's
And yeah, after like we talked a lot and stuff, I realized how much more I could be doing with Tier 1, like in terms really of resources.
Yes, that's true.
And
Because
also-
we've been doing the same thing, you know, for a decade,
so
for more than a
It's more than
decade.
yeah.
Like we wanted to take this to another level and see what more we can do.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Like, it's really, this opportunity was given to us, and I really could not refuse. I
Yes,
think
why-
I
so
would
why
be
not?
stupid to not
Yes, true.
take this opportunity. And even though, like, I think a lot of things will definitely push us out of our comfort zones.
For sure.
Definitely, you know, we've been doing a few, like, special, like,
Video
content and stuff
content.
recently. I can't say what yet. But in terms of, like, content in general, it's something that we're not all used to. So I think it's really going to push us to the next level and see where we can go with this.
Yeah, for sure, for
Mm.
sure. Also, to be honest, the fact that we can be three of us together, I was like,
Yeah.
you know, we all live so far from each other, so like,
It's funny because before Tier 1, we don't know each other.
Yeah.
yeah, Hakken and I didn't.
Tier
really
1
know
actually
each other.
brought us together.
Yeah.
So the next one from Jahia. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. What was the first ever character that you guys cosplayed?
Who's going first?
I can go first. Oh my god. I was really young. I believe maybe around 12. And back in the days, like, I don't know, cosplay was really not that popular, I guess, and especially
Yeah.
not in my area. Like, in Switzerland,
Yeah.
no one was a cosplayer almost. And there was this event coming up. We had so little events, like, it was the only one around, I think, at the time. I cannot remember how I discovered what cosplay was, but I just found a Zero Kiryu from Vampire Knight costume online. I was a child. I had a child body, you know. So finding the right sizing was impossible. I ended up with like huge costume. It was so big on me. I cannot explain. And the wig was so ugly. And, you know, back then there was very few options in Europe. You know, like it was like, I don't know, a bit long wig that I cut really with scissors, like.
This, like straight.
It was so ugly, and it's impossible to find photos of this online. I don't think I will ever be brave enough to share. Yeah, it took so much to say just like Zero Kiryu from Vampire.
Zero Kiryu. What's yours?
Oh my god. My first cosplay was Coronelo from Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Coronelo was my first cosplay.
I don't know this character.
It's a very old school anime,
The
Katekyo
blonde
Hitman
guy
Reborn.
from Katekyo.
And he's kind of a, not main character, he's a bit more of a side character.
I really
Yeah, but I really liked his character and oh my god, same thing though. Cosplay resources back more than 10 years ago was really, I don't know, you would find wigs from those like cheap party stores. They were like really
Oh no,
shiny.
I wish I didn't do that.
I did that. I would say 2010. You know, really, because also back then I didn't really have the resources to go onto the internet and like buy wigs
Yeah,
and
it
stuff.
was
I really,
impossible at the time.
Yeah.
you know, like I kid you not, cosplayers in this time, you are so
So-
lucky.
During our time, we have nothing basically.
Like if you wanted a specific color wig, you would have to dye it yourself, and not even with normal dye. I used like the Copic markers. I would have to color it in strand by strand just to get the correct color.
There was once, there was
Oh.
one time I was, during when I first started cosplay, I wanted to, I don't have an orange wig, so I got a crayon and I colored my hair. That's worse to see.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Good days, oh
We
man.
look tacky.
Now everyone's got AliExpress and eBay and
But you know
Taobao.
Now that you say it, actually, At the time, I don't even know how I convinced my parent to buy something online for the costume, because really, my parents were so against it. You know, it was really another time. People were not buying on the internet as
For
much.
sure.
Whoa, we're old.
We're old.
Mine is Itachi. I think a lot of you know
Ah,
the story
I've
already.
seen the
my
photo.
first, oh no, my first cosplay ever, the one that I saw with my
remember.
mom's fabric,
So
the double taped costume. I was using my real K, and because I know nothing about makeup before, so I used a marker, just draw the lines on my face.
permanent marker.
That's
like,
adorable,
Oh.
actually.
And I had a hard time trying to wash it.
you redid Itachi.
I redid Itachi, I did
And
justice
you
this
know,
time.
like-
Damn.
That's finally. Okay, the next one. Oh, we're done.
Oh,
Are we?
oh wow,
We're done.
so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bye.
No, maybe let's check comments a bit.
Yeah.
Let's check comments.
Yeah, we've been live for how long? 36 minutes, and we had a problem, so let's stay a bit.
But that's the comment site.
People are spamming the same thing, I think. Thank you for the stars. How many days can you take to design your cosplay? In terms of making it, I assume? Like sewing a cosplay.
It depends.
And designing.
Sometimes just 2-3 days. If it's a simple cosplay, but if it's a complicated one, sometimes it takes me weeks, or sometimes I just give up halfway and never do it.
Actually, like, yeah, for sure. It really depends on the complexity of the costume, but I would say maybe like a medium design, for me personally, would maybe take about 2 weeks in terms of patterning
Yeah.
everything and then sewing it myself.
I think I usually take a bit longer, actually.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I made my costumes,
Yeah.
but like in terms of sewing, I tend to take like up to a month quite easily. But I think I'm a bit of a lazy person with sewing.
Yeah.
And I'm doing things
Yeah.
really slow. Like I really like measure everything and take like a million years redo everything every time. It's not good.
Sometimes I buy the fabric and then all the materials I need for the cosplay, and I just dip.
Oh, me.
It happened to me.
So many times.
And it
it's
stays in the
happened.
stays in
like store
wherever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
for
happened to me quite a
sure.
few times, especially with armor projects. I always give up on armor.
I
because
buy
it's
my
making-
Eva foam and that's it.
You know, when I was starting cosplay, I was a bit crazy because there were so little resources. I didn't know how to make stuff, so I was making all my weapons with wood. I cannot explain the the huge ass, like, how you call that, like so like I don't know,
yeah.
electronic ones. I was like 15, like on the balcony, and it's making everything so messy. I cannot
All the
explain.
wood chips and everything would go everywhere.
So yeah, it
But
was
that's impressive, actually.
It
Do you
is.
remember my huge
The
huge
Buster
cloud?
Sword, right?
I did not the Buster Sword, the Fusion one. It's like Fusion one. Has different parts. It's all wood. It's quite heavy actually.
Whoa.
But it's so resistant. It's like one of the prop that I have that is in the best condition. It cannot really get damaged.
That's so
That's
impressive.
impressive.
Yeah, I used to
actually.
do my
All this
cosplays.
crazy stuff. Yeah.
It's been a while now.
Yeah.
I really miss it though.
Someone asks, how many cosplays can you do in a month?
Back then, I can do one character every week. Now,
Yeah, same.
now maybe once per few months.
I'll be honest, before COVID, like 2018, 2019, I at least did 2 cosplays a month. And not even bought. I would make 2 cosplays a month and photo shoot.
After
maybe
COVID,
3 a
it's
month
just-
if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think,
Yeah.
just not doing anything for so long, and I think getting back into the swing of things is really difficult now.
And we're aging.
We're old.
Actually, really,
It's
I
really-
think it has to do a bit with passion. Like
Yeah.
it does fade a bit, and it's about finding new ways to get
Yeah.
yourself motivated.
I
Usually for
agree.
me it's also like maybe 1 a month, but just because I have to do it for Patreon.
Yeah.
It's like once a month I have to do a new character.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get back into at least once a month.
Yeah, at least once a month.
Just because I've had a break for so long and I really miss it a little bit actually. I want to get back into it.
Yeah, and you know, also when you're really productive, I really like at the end of the year, for example, you look back on your year and you've done so much work. It's really it's such a nice feeling.
That's
Such a nice,
true.
yeah, I agree.
Let's check more questions.
Check more question.
Are we entertaining enough? Please, Pipinos, comment. If you comment a lot, maybe I will do some dance for you.
Oh! Yeah, let's see.
Why not?
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Comments.
What is the most enjoyable thing that you've done in the Philippines? The yacht.
I would say the food.
Food?
Except for the yacht.
I'm just like,
You
yacht.
Ever since I'm here, because of the different time zones, I wake up so early. I wake up at around 5 a.m. So I go for breakfast at 6 a.m. And then the two of
The
them
second
wake
round.
up, and I go for a second round of breakfast at 9 a.m. And this is so enjoyable. I can't explain. But more seriously, actually, I think it might be like the yacht.
Yeah.
trip
The yacht-
for
the
me.
The
yacht-
only
I think
reason
yacht
why
food
I
is
say
really-
yacht is because I've never been on a boat before.
Same.
Yeah.
This was my first time and I was like, wow, so
It was your
cool.
first time.
Yeah.
on a boat.
Not like, like a yacht boat.
Oh,
I've
Oh,
been,
yeah,
I've been
yacht-
on
yacht
rowboats
boat.
and stuff, but never on a yacht. Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was really cool.
It was a yacht for me too. It was really
It was,
unforgettable memory.
and you know, for me, like I was in London, middle of winter. I just arrived. A day after, we go to like the
A
beach,
deep-
like in the ocean.
Summer.
Ah.
Such summer vibes. It was like so surreal.
Beautiful.
The clash, you know.
Yeah.
Tonight, Hakken and Shun, what is your advice to upcoming and aspiring cosplayers of this generation? Never give up. I don't know. I would say like just do what makes you happy.
Yeah, I don't really have an advice. You know, you do you. Just do what you
Yeah.
want.
Because I think the way that we all do things is always different. It's hard for me to give advice, but I just say like, really just as long as you're passionate and it brings you joy, then continue
Yeah.
doing what you want to do.
Definitely.
And don't listen to what other people say. Yeah. Have fun with it. What about you?
I don't know. I think maybe an advice I could give is like, if possible, try to cosplay with a friend. Because
Yeah.
starting alone
Mm.
can sometimes be a bit like, I don't know.
It's a
You
bit
lack motivation,
intimidating.
maybe.
Yeah, motivation.
And when you're with someone, you're getting so motivated to like create something together. You
I
motivate each
agree.
other, talk about what you're doing.
Yep.
Mm,
Something maybe I could,
yeah.
advice I could give.
More questions?
What
We
question?
have a lot of comments like that.
Ooh.
Did you guys ever felt overwhelmed when you started to grow your platforms? Yes.
Oh,
You. Okay, I'll be honest. I think when I first started, like, getting a bit more attention on social media, I would say it was a very slow growth. And I've been doing it for so long, so, you know, it's like a really slow thing over time. You know, there was some posts that really went viral and it did scare me a little bit. But I would say the most overwhelmed I was with Tier 1, actually. The amount of reception we've gotten so quickly actually was quite overwhelming, to be honest. For me personally, I'm not used to such positive like comments so quickly, actually.
I think for me it's a little bit different because I don't really get overwhelmed with like numbers that much and everything that is online. Because in a way, I think I don't really realize, you know. But every time I was overwhelmed, it's still connected. It was when, for example, when I started guesting cons, it was actually quite overwhelming, like going on stage, just presenting a little bit, like, or giving prizes to contestants and stuff like this. That was really, really overwhelming for
I
me.
see.
And overall, this experience with Tier 1 for me, like, I don't know, being on set with like so many lights, so many people in the room, it's quite overwhelming. But actually, less overwhelming than I thought.
Oh, I see.
I'm like first day I was a bit stressed, and now I'm so relaxed right now. For
Yeah.
example,
Actually, yeah, like I think now I'm a lot better, but the first step of us,
Yeah.
a lot of people sharing about us in the company and everything, it was a bit overwhelming actually. But it was not like a bad thing. It was very
Yeah.
positive. Everyone was so kind
of
and
course.
supportive.
Mm.
So like, yeah, I think I'm just
An
not used to
overthinker
it.
of
Yeah.
it. But of course,
I think a lot about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
for
if you
sure.
rationalize it and you realize, because these are real people, all these eyes on you, it can be really overwhelming. I'm too stupid, like I don't do this thought process, I'm just like, oh hey. I don't think that much,
Mm.
For me, it's I've been treating everything with a very calm mindset, but
but
the thing for me is that seeing the numbers grow, means that the expectation on me is growing too.
Growing.
So sometimes it makes me think like every time I put out something new, it has to be better. Than
oh,
the
I
last
really
time.
understand that.
It has to be
Yeah.
perfect, or I don't want to let people. I don't want to disappoint people. That is the thing that that not bothers. I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
Pressure,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
But I really understand on social media in general, like I also constantly feel like I need to do better than the previous stuff I've done. It's such a great opportunity to have tier 1 now, actually. I really
Yeah,
think we
that's
can go further and further now. Because being on your own, there's only so much you can do, to be honest.
I agree. Yeah.
At some point, it gets really limited.
Yeah. I think I really hit a point in my career where it was just kind of that's it.
Same.
Actually, to be honest.
100% same.
And then with tier 1, I think we just have so many more resources. Even things like connections and everything, and just we can really push ourselves to the next level
Yeah.
with their support. Actually, it's really like I'm really looking forward to
Yeah, that's
share with you guys. I'm really excited.
Bestie.
Bestie. Okay. Let's see.
Wow.
Oh my god, there's so many comments.
It's really nice.
Okay, I took off my shoes. You dirty socks.
How do you bring yourself back when you're close to giving up or are losing yourself?
I feel
That's
like
a really deep question.
I feel like I just, I do cosplay when I feel like doing a cosplay. I just do it. I don't think there's something as giving up for me, because I was always want to cosplay when I feel like it. When I like a character, I will always want to cosplay it. It's a thing that is rooted inside me. It's not going away. So I think it's just the motivation. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it.
I think
Take a
it's-
break and you come back.
I think it's also the mindset in a way. Like you shouldn't feel pressured to have to deliver content every month, like
For
something
sure.
new, because obviously you would lose motivation doing that. And I think at a time as well in my career I did that as well. I felt like I need to really produce so much content, otherwise I won't grow like as a person
First
and like
years.
my really
The
for
first
sure.
years, yeah.
And it's such burnout actually. I would
That's
not recommend.
Actually, to be honest, I think one of the trickiest aspect of cosplay is that it's really easy to overwork.
Yeah.
I cannot explain the amount of times I was really burned out. Happened
For
so many
sure.
times over the years.
But if you really feel like that, like as Hakken said, like take a break.
Yeah.
I've done like hiatus. Is that the right word?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hiatus.
hiatus. Like for like the longest I did was maybe 6 months actually. Just kind of like reflecting and what do I want to do and plan out things that you want to do in the future.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
really
take
does.
a break,
help,
honestly,
for
it really
sure.
helps.
Take a break, yeah. Because I feel like if you lose motivation, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, it reflects in the
result.
The
for
result.
For
People can see
sure.
that you are not happy with what you're doing.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Yay.
What should we look forward to from you now that you're in tier 1?
I don't know.
Wait and see.
Wait
and see. Wait and see. You guys will be very happy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will be.
We're going somewhere.
Where could it be? Comment, what do you think? Anime character you relate to very well.
Naruto. Stupid and hungry. Oh, sorry, Sasuke. I want to be Sasuke, but I'm Naruto. Too bad.
That's a really hard question.
Actually, for me, it's more like, for example, Zack Fair from Final Fantasy VII. It's not like I relate to him, but I really, really cherish the same values as he does. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like just doing everything to pursue his dreams. You know. This was like.
He's like, oh no,
I'm
don't
gonna
cry.
Oh, no.
It's okay, my eyes were dry. I need to think about Zack Fair.
His eyes are just dry.
Yeah. But yeah, I think for me, I'm the same. I don't really relate to a character. Like, I don't see myself in any character. But there's many characters that I like their values, morals, and yeah.
I feel like Bucharati, I really resonate with him at some point. His dedication to what he wants to do, and he's ready to risk it all.
Yeah.
Just go, and it's just a character that I can really resonate with.
Yeah.
I mean, your photo book
I tell
was...
you,
I
I hate the world. I want to kill everyone. Wow.
By the way, guys, can you tell us what you think about the setup?
Yeah,
How cool is
I
it,
mean-
no?
we are in Boss A's office.
So pretty. I don't know, lighting is so pretty.
Thank you, Boss A.
Thank
Mwah.
you. So what are they saying?
Pipino, pipino, pipino.
The pipinos.
Can they see my earring?
What?
We have matching earring with mine.
Wow.
Can you see?
How do you handle the pressure of being forefronts in cosplay, and how do you handle people criticizing what you do?
What was the beginning of the question? I didn't hear.
Like, how do we feel about being like big, I guess, like a big name in the industry, like the forefront of the cosplay industry? In the sense, like having your name well known. Yeah,
I don't know. I think for me it's actually quite flattering. I don't know. I've been working really hard on what I'm doing, and when I see that people liked it, it does give me confidence. Not so much in terms of looks, to be honest. Again, like I struggle a lot with my looks, and what people think about it doesn't really, influence what I think. But
That's
when it comes to my skills, when people really appreciate my work, especially in photography, because I'm also taking most of my photos myself, it really does give me a bit of confidence. And I don't know, when it comes to what people say about me, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I really don't.
At this point, I'm just numb.
Yeah. I
For
think-
me, it's more
yeah.
like. Sorry, I keep cutting.
No,
you.
go on.
For me, it's more like. I just really. Like, other people will not change my happiness or my sadness. Like
That's
what
true.
will make me happy is not depending on people. So what they think.
Doesn't really.
Why
It
would I
really
care?
does
Really,
not
you know?
affect you.
Of
Yeah.
course, if it's people that are close to me, like my friends, I care a lot about their
That's true.
opinions. But like random people I don't know, like I really could not care less.
Yeah.
I can't deny that. I guess like those kind of comments, like hate comments or whatever, like it did affect me long time ago. I think being online, like I just wanted to share my passion with the world, my work, like I'm proud of something, and then like obviously there'd be like people like hating and everything, and you know, like at the start it really was hard just because I found cosplay as like such a positive thing for me to share with people. But you know, with you posting anything online or any kind of recognition you get, there's always going to be some people that dislike what you do. And I learnt like in a way to really not care about it, because why should I care about random people's
They're just
opinions
random people on
when
the internet.
yeah, like they really do not matter to me at all. Like the things that matter to me is like, you know, my friends, my family, and like my supporters. You know, I would always have so many more supporters than haters.
We have you guys.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just don't care anymore. As you said, it's like numb at this point.
Numb
I'm like,
at this point. Yeah.
I'm happy to.
I think it comes with age as well.
For
you know.
sure.
Yeah, when I was really young, when I first started out, you know, every time I see someone criticizing me, I will always reflect, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
So, but now I'm just like, it's them, not me.
Yeah, as a teenager, we tend to be like having so little
Why do
confidence.
people hate me?
I'm too old for this shit. Right
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For sure.
Happy, be happy.
Yeah.
One more question.
Okie
Ooh,
dokie.
last question. All right.
Let's get a good one.
Let's get a good one. Like,
Let's get a good one. Keep the
Okay.
questions rolling and we'll
Yeah.
see. One more question.
oh, I think this is a nice,
Mhm.
positive question. What is your most favorite thing about yourself?
My eyes.
Your eyes. You have very good, nice eyes.
You have very good average.
Very. I really like. I mean, perfect. I don't even know what to say.
They keep flattering me ever since they meet me.
But I don't know, Hakken is so beautiful. You know? I have no words.
Yeah.
Because
But
I feel like
charisma.
eyes is the, you know, the window to someone's soul.
So
Like,
I look
don't know.
tired. So
No,
what's my
I think
soul
like,
about?
all of you have
Death.
I really understand what you mean.
No, I feel.
I really
you.
like my eyes.
Yeah.
Because I think the eyes is always a way to deliver emotions better than actions, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It's my nose.
No.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I really like.
Cute nose.
When I was younger, I really did not like it, and then as I got older, like, I think it's such a defining feature on my face. I think a lot of people don't have a nose like mine. I don't know. I just think it's really unique, and I learned to
Flex.
love it. Yeah, I'm like, side profile is nice. I don't know. I really hated it when I was younger, but I'm really happy now. So I'm
It
like,
really fits your face so well.
It makes you, you know.
yeah. I think if I would ever change it, I would really not be myself. I don't know. Yeah.
What about you?
I think it's probably my fashion.
Yeah.
Because it's something I can control, you
Yeah.
know. And I really discovered that in the past months. Like, I started investing my time in like looking into clothing and getting something very unique. And it really helped me with my self-confidence overall, because you know, when it comes to appearance, like physical appearance, it's way harder to have control over these things. So yeah, I would say my fashion. I really invest a lot of time in.
Shun has
in
really
that.
unique
Really
fashion.
unique fashion, actually.
I just copy Nana. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I really like. That's something that I really love about you as well. Like, you're so happy to just express yourself with fashion,
Yeah.
you know, and like you're so happy, like just dressing however you like. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
don't
I think
know.
you really inspired me a lot with fashion as well.
Oh
Actually.
really? I
Yeah.
didn't notice. We love the same brands.
Yeah. But for sure, like you really like, you're very
That's true,
inspiring.
true.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it really helped me with self-confidence so long.
Mm.
You know, now when I get dressed, like I don't know, a year ago I would be like putting makeup on, like trying to style my hair for 2 hours and going out feeling like ugly. And now I'm like taking 20 minutes to put an outfit together and going out and feeling myself. You know.
I mean, that's
I don't even wear makeup anymore for like a whole year almost, in like my everyday life. Not
Yeah,
now.
That's
Obviously,
true. Back
but-
then, before, that's a few years ago, when I go out, I need to put
Do
on full
everything.
on makeup.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy with myself now. Like I think this is really character development that we started to accept ourselves more and love ourselves
Yeah,
more, be
definitely.
confident in ourselves.
I agree.
So yeah, we are done with the questions.
We're saying such
then.
beautiful things. Let's cry together.
Whee! I really hope that you guys enjoy the live stream. I hope we're not too boring.
Yeah. Hope you had fun. We're a bit tired. It's the end of the day. We've been working so much today.
We've been shooting the whole day today.
Yeah.
Please look forward to the contents.
Okay.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Pipinos.